Hello, and welcome to Compliancy in an Hour. I'm your host, Ryan from Third Coast IT, and we want to welcome you. We're going to be doing a series of 5-minute videos to present to you our compliance program and just give you a heads up on how it's going to come down the pipe and make it easy to be compliant. So we hope you enjoy and stay safe. So the first thing that happens in our compliancy efforts is a baseline security test. And so there is a small exam that is sent to the business owner and staff to complete. And it's actually a wonderful tool to be able to understand how to stay safe. It goes through a variety of questions. It takes about a half an hour to complete. And when you are done with that, we do get a report, and it's actually laid out very nicely. So that is step number one. Step number two is a policy review. We will get together with you and your staff, and we do want to designate a security officer to be able to help manage our compliance and deem that the requirement of having a security officer on staff is typically a business owner or an office manager, but it does not need to be. It can really be anybody that just has time to be able to devote to the safety of your business. So as we go through those policies, there are 10 policies to be reviewed, starting with the written information security plan, going into incident response plan, and a variety of other policies, which we'll get into later. So after we do the policies, there are accompanying procedures, and the way that I describe the difference between policy and procedure is policy is what we do, and procedure is how we do it. So there's very little to develop in terms of policies. These policies are laid out. With the policies, it is just the time that it takes to read them and understand them. Now, the procedures, on the other hand, there's actually things to fill out. It's specific to your business. And so there is a little bit of time dedicated to filling out those papers and making that customized to your business. So after we get done with the policies and procedures, we move on to a formal risk assessment. So this is a list of questions. We typically go through this together. If you have done your policies and procedures, that bodes well during this because you get to answer positively to a lot of the questions that are on the risk assessment, which is wonderful. And the step beyond that is actually that risk assessment goes out for review, and then it comes back and we get a risk management plan. And with that risk management plan, that really defines where we should be improving the security of our business. So with that plan in hand, that's a great document to be able to start working on some of this remediation. And there's many things on that list, and it could be technical things or pieces of equipment, or it could just be smaller things like implementing screen lock or using more complex passwords. So it's not necessarily things that we need to invest in per se, but sometimes it's just small changes that we can make to help keep our business safer. So after we get done really working through the risk management plan and doing some remediation, after that, we want to put some continuing education in place in the form of security awareness training. And so we do have a video for everybody to watch. And there is an exam at the end. And if you are part of our HIPAA program that is considered your annual training that is required in terms of HIPAA. And it is just a great educational piece to help keep you safe and understand how to do that. So after we get everybody signed off on their annual training, we do kick off a phishing campaign. Phishing campaigns are fake emails that are, like, example, social engineering scams, where you get a email sent to you asking you for information or asking you to call somebody or send money somewhere or give away your personal information. And so we do not want that. And so that's why we go through these exercises with the phishing campaigns, and they're pretty revealing, and quite honestly, they are a little bit of fun. So, and the final step that we want to put in place on a regular basis here is a regular review. And we just want to be sure that we're doing that at least once a year to keep everybody up to speed. So thank you for joining us. And I am trying to keep all of these videos inside of 5 minutes. So we hope you enjoyed your time here, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.